to TMOTTGoGo.com, DC's interactive online radio website featuring the hottest go-go music, entertainment, and culture. Carrying on a mission of continued growth within the talents of our entertainment community on both a national and global platform, TMOTTGoGo.com is your number one source for news coverage, videos, the latest music releases, and upcoming events that's going down in the DC metropolitan area. Want to promote and advertise with us? We have packages tailored to all of your business needs. Can't get to a computer? Download our free mobile app to your phone and crank with us. Now available for all Androids, iPhones, and iPads. Check out our radio shows and on-air talents with DC's own
Masters of the Mixes, baby.
For more info, business, or other corporate opportunities, send an email to Cato@TMOTTGoGo.com. TMOT Radio. We are the trusted voice in the go-go community.
Work that body, satisfied. Hey, yo, need it, y'all work that body, keep satisfied. Say, hey, yo, I need it, now, come on, work that body, keep satisfied. Hey, yo, I need it, now, you gotta work that body, keep satisfied, baby. Hey, yo, I need it, now, come on, work that body, keep satisfied. Hey, yo, I need it, now, y'all work that body, keep satisfied. is that all right now, me? Well, look at y'all. Don't you want to back it on up?
Back it on up.
Oh, back it on up.
You want to back it on up?
Oh, back it on up, y'all.
Back it on up.
Want to back it on up, baby.
Back it on up.
Do it to me one more time.
One more time.
Do it one more time now.
One more time.
Say it one more time.
One more time.
Don't take to the bridge, y'all. Back it on up now. Now did y'all dig? Tell me about that thing. Oh, that the brother was doing, y'all. Say what now? The big brother was rolling. Did y'all dig?
I say dig.
Well, tell me about that thing, baby.
That thing.
Oh, that the brother was doing now. Is that all right, sweet sister Linda? Talk to me, baby. Did y'all dig? Tell me about that thing.
That thing.
Oh, that the brother was doing now. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Now did y'all dig? Tell me about that thing.
That thing.
Oh, that the brother was doing, y'all. Look at now. Northeast, southeast, northwest. Now, don't you want to back it on up?
Back it on up.
Oh, back it on up.
Back it on up.
Want to back it on up? Oh, back it on up, baby. Do it to him one more time. Oh, one more time. Back it up one more time, yo. Don't take through the bridge, yo. Back it on up now. And was it safe, yo? Was it safe now? 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 Well, don't you want to back it on up?
Back it on up.
Oh, back it on up.
Back it on up.
Want to back it on up now?
Back it on up.
Oh, back it on up, baby.
Back it on up.
Do it to me one more time.
Do one more time.
Oh, one more time, yo.
One more time.
Back it up one more time. We're going to take it through the bridge, yo. Back it on up now.
All right, welcome to Take Me Out to the Go-Go show. This is Big Mob.
Sir, this is Big Press. What's going on? The trusted voice in go-go.
Trust and believe.
Yes, sir. Today we have some legends, some icons, pioneers of this whole go-go movement.
Let me tell you how did that come about. You know, it was on Facebook, and I saw this picture. And when I told you, I said, we got to have them on the show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They had the April. One of y'all commented.
Yeah, I commented.
He said, where did y'all get this picture?
Right.
And, you know,
Some stuff should never get out.
well, you know, that's part of our history, you know. So I was psyched. You know, I would like to see more of those pictures because, you know, I was probably, 10 years old in 1980. So I remember hearing the name Mass a lot. You know, to me, they was one of the bands like on the same level as EU, Trouble Funk, and Red Essence back in the day.
Right.
Big bands, I consider that. So I was like, damn, that's what they look young as hell.
Well, welcome to the show, Mass Extinction.
Thanks.
All right, first, let me see. Let's get these mics straight. 'Cause we want to make sure we get this nice and clear. Right? We're about to have a history lesson. We have Mass Extinction in the building. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Gerald, a.k.a. Goody.
I'm Greg West.
And
I'm Jeff West, aka Bougie.
all right, and what instruments did y'all play? Let's-
Well, I played the guitar.
okay.
Yeah.
The keyboards. I play keyboards and all.
All right, cool. That's what's up. All right, let's get right into it. How did Mass start? First, Is it Mass Extinction or Extension? Because that's
Both.
DC, baby.
Well, it started out as Mass Extinction, but later on down the line, we went through some legal troubles with the legendary Max Kid.
okay.
So we
Enough
was
said,
forced
yeah.
to change it to Extension. You know?
Okay, gotcha. That sounds like it's a story in itself.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
definitely.
where y'all from? What part of the area?
Northwest DC.
West, okay.
Yeah, Northwest DC.
Grew up a little bit in Northeast DC also.
Yeah.
Spent some time up in there.
All right, so I take it y'all all related.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't want to assume nothing, but I just
Yeah.
figured the West.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So this was like a family band, or
Yeah.
Majority of us were family. Well, it started out as a mixture, but you know it really evolved into the family thing because actually me and my brother Greg, you know, we were the younger ones at the time. You know, so we sort of just bumped some of the older guys out of the way. And we just happened to be a part of the family, which was the majority of Mass Extinction at the time.
okay. And how did y'all get started? How did the whole Mass Extinction start?
Well, it started as we were a local group. I mean, local neighborhood. Christmas time, everyone gets a guitar, a bass, a piano, and we all just sat in a basement of our first drummer, who was Michael Lynch. We sat in his basement and we just kept making music, playing music, and before you know it, started a band. The first show we had maybe 15 people on stage, maybe 8 guitar players, and a drummer, and a keyboard player. And that's how it started. And from that point on, we started, really bringing the group together. We decided we were going to do music for real, and basically that's how it was.
Okay.
What year was this?
You want me to tell them on the radio?
I mean, I'm a history
Okay.
buff.
78,
No, I was 76.
76.
Okay.
Okay.
1976.
So in that period, it seems like that was when like bands were transitioning from the R&B to go-go. Did y'all just start off as a go-go band, or was y'all
No.
like first a?
We were totally R&B.
Uh-huh.
It's just when the sound started moving towards go-go, we just said, okay, well we'll do it also because that's what the thing going in DC. We wanted to follow what everyone else was doing because we were pretty good at being musicians, so we knew that we could do both. I mean, even though we were doing go-go, like at the nighttime and at the clubs, we were also with the Department of Recreation, so we were also doing jazz, R&B, top 40.
Okay. That's what's up.
It seemed like it. I mean, from what I was listening to, like y'all coming from doing straight R&B or jazz, and y'all fit right in with the go-go stuff.
Well, the thing about it is, everything is grown and sexy now. We were doing grown and sexy way back in the day because, we were playing the R&B hits,
Right.
but the flavor came with the go-go. So we was always doing the R&B over top of the go-go flavor. I mean, from day one, I mean, we didn't know anything else. We didn't have our own grooves at the time. So all we could do was play other people's music over top of the beat. So that was the grown and sexy.
Yeah, Kato said that.
Yeah. I have read that same comment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That y'all was like grown and sexy before
Yeah.
grown and sexy.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because we used to, when we started playing a show, we would play 2 or 3 slow songs off the top just to let people know that, it was some serious musicians and singers, in the house. We used to do that off the top. Before we did anything, we come out, we do 3 or 4 slow records. And then there were times when, we broke it down midway through the show. We did a quiet storm section. And that was totally unheard of back in the day.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because usually back then bands would play and they slow it down one
Right.
slow song,
Right.
and pick it up again.
Right.
That was like the,
Yeah.
So we tried to be innovators at the time, try to be totally different from everybody else.
That's where the smocks came from. The tuxedos and 100-degree weather.
Yeah.
That was us.
Yeah, we did a
Pricey
show.
pay.
Right, we did a show at Anacostia Park with Trouble Funk, and it had to be every bit of 100 degrees out there. Man, we had on tuxedos. I mean, we were mad. Our man just say, "Nah, this is what we gonna do. What we gonna be." But we did it, and little did we know we were setting a trend. We bought a whole lot of the uniforms and outfits to the go-go. Cause see, we were family, and we wanted to be like the Jacksons and the Silvers, and we was looking at that level, But at the same time, we impacted the go-go level, so it was all good.
cool. That's what's up. So, your lead talker was Simi.
Big
Sim,
Sim.
Big Sim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he a relative?
No,
he
Big
wasn't.
Sim, not relative.
Close friend though, real
Yeah.
close
Because
friend.
I remember the names that stood out when I was young was Simi and Charlie Horse.
Oh yeah,
Child on
Charlie
Roll
Horse,
Times,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
You
yeah.
know, and I was reading, and I also remember listening that a lot of y'all percussion was, Rototom oriented.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
With him leading the way, because I don't even remember who the Congo player was.
That was my brother Gary.
Gary,
Yeah, it was
okay.
known as Go-Go Black at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Gary was he was actually before his time. I remember he missed a show. We were at Northwest Gardens, and he couldn't make it for whatever reason. So I played the first half. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So it was this little guy in the audience, little teeny guy. Say, man, I could play. We was like, nah, go ahead, shorty. We ain't got time. But little did we know that was Mickey at that particular time, and he actually had to stand on a crate to play. But back then, my brother Gary was extremely influential on the guys, especially Mickey at that time, because we actually all went to the same high school.
yeah.
So
Okay.
what
high school was that?
Mackin High School.
Mackin, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the home with Johnny Dawkins.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Johnny D.
A little history right there.
I know it's a lot of references like Buzz or Junkyard. They reference Mass Extinction before they do anybody else.
Well, we gave them their first show.
Yeah.
We gave them their very first show at the Moonlight Inn. I can't tell you what year it was, but
I ain't
a bunch of little guys.
Don't forget about Barry Farms.
Yeah, Barry
Yeah.
Farm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we gave him their first show, so appreciate the fact that he never forgot that.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
he
to this
put
day.
it out there.
to this
Yeah.
day, he'd say, always Mass Extinction of Berry Farm.
Oh yeah. So he's definitely a real good friend of ours as well. So
That's cool. All right, we're going to play some music real quick, and we're going to be right back with the effect that Mass Extinction had on the go-go community and the go-go culture. You're listening to Take Me Out to the Go-Go radio show with my man,
It's Big Mark here.
and I'm Press on TMOTTGoGo.com, the trusted voice in the go-go community.
me from side to side. And the two words to do it. It's gonna hurt you if you try. Overdoors, overdoors. Just let your body take control. If we can do it right, 7 days a week. While you're dealing with the everyday problems in the street. Hey, ladies, how y'all spell with me?
We go H-A-P-P-Y-F-E-E-T.
I hear you, girl. Hey, fella, how y'all spell with me? We go H-A-P-P-Y-F-E-E-T. What's that dance y'all doing out there? We're doing it on the happy feet. Tell me what's that dance y'all doing out there? We're doing it on the happy feet. Look out, y'all. I said what now? Look out, y'all. Just ask your sister, your brother, about the news that's going around. And if they cannot do it, get someone to show you how. You won't give them out. No.
All right, welcome back to Take Me Out to the Go-Go Show, where our guest is the brothers from Mass Extinction.
That's right. We got ICAM listening, paying attention closely.
Yeah, get that knowledge. get
Learn
that
them
knowledge.
something.
Okay, you know what? I always wanted to know, how did y'all come up with 48 Boogie?
Well, back in the day, even though we had a lot of musicians, we would make stuff up on the spot, on the fly. We just had that ability to communicate with each other, just with a nod, shot. And one time, Simeon caught it. We hit a shot. It was a G minor chord. Gerald started playing. Goody started playing. And once Simeon hit that good guard, give it to me one time. We hit it one time. He said, I like this. So he said, give it to me 2 times. And it started from there. And then we just started to count. Then we found out that it was something that people liked. So the more we did it, the more they liked it. So we just kept on.
And people started showing up at shows, and the crowds were growing. They were like, I like this 48 Boogie. I can get with this.
Counting along.
Yeah.
Give it to me 48 times. Get a bread. That's my joint. So, all right, I remember, like, I got 3 tapes when I was introduced to go-go music. One of them was a Mass tape, and 2 of them was a Razor tape. And I just played, I played those joints to death. And I only had the opportunity to see you guys once, but it just seemed like a certain period where Mass kind of like just disappeared. What actually happened? I mean, I heard stories.
Yeah,
that,
we actually, we didn't
Wait a minute,
disappear.
I want to hear what the story you heard.
no, the story I heard was that y'all went on to be James Brown's touring band or something.
Yeah,
like that.
that's what happened.
That's correct.
How'd that come about?
Well, actually, he was in town getting the key to the city.
Yeah.
And we were just happened, somebody, y'all want to perform here at the Rayburn building?
Rayburn,
We
yeah.
say, fine, we'll do it outdoors. So, we performed. He was there. I don't think he really liked it.
Nah, yeah, he was
first time.
skeptical. He was
a
skeptical.
little skeptical, but at that particular time, we had a tune playing on PGC called "Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself." and it was getting a lot of buzz. It was pretty hot. So on his way back, I guess he was going to the airport. It came on, on the radio. And from what I understand, he was loving it. He was like, well who's this? And then the guy that was our manager at the time said, well, that's the guy the band you just heard at the Rayburn building. He was like, oh, all right, cool. Well, next thing I know, we was on a plane on our way to Georgia,
Augusta,
doing a personal audition for him. And, so we didn't just disappear. I mean, it's sort of like, when we started, we knew that we were trying to be innovators of the whole game. We were trying to be innovators, trying to do something different, trying to take it to another level. So we didn't just disappear and forget where we came from. We just, try to go out there and, do what we knew best. Is to try to take this thing national. And
I mean,
if you think...
It was James Brown.
Right.
Can't say no to James Brown.
Right. So how was that experience? Just working with
Incredible.
It was great, man. It was awesome. I think the thing about it was that really intrigued everybody was the fact that, it was a surreal feeling. I mean, this dude was up in Silver Spring in a warehouse with us practicing. I mean, it was like, man, is this real? So we didn't just go up there. I mean, he would come here. He would rehearse with us. I mean, it was awesome, man.
Awesome. He had a wealth of knowledge to share, of course. So, we just soaked it all in.
Soak it in.
And he made sure I stayed on the one.
Oh yeah. That's real. That's real.
More than anything, he treated us like we were his kids. It wasn't like, you hear the horror stories, how he finds people and how he's a hard guy to work with. He was the most pleasant person. He talked to us and shared his experiences about what happened to him in his life, how he wanted to play baseball, how he went through the police situation, and we sat down and listened, and we learned that we saw the different side that people don't, get to see, and that's what really, I admire most about him.
Yeah, that's an opportunity a lot of people don't get. I mean, one angle is a national artist, but the other angle is a guy who defined a style of music.
Exactly. And it was definitely a tremendous honor to be considered. In his eyes and everywhere we went, these are some of the top musicians that I ever met in my life. Right. So that was a heck of an honor, from a family group coming from Northwest D.C., traveling all over the place with the Godfather Soul, man. It was awesome, man, so... And everybody in Vogue, man, I'm standing next to In Vogue like, oh my God. What's going on here? Bonnie Raitt. Yeah, she was on stage and I was playing my guitar. She was standing right beside me. She was like, man, you real funky. You funky. You keep playing like that. My husband gonna get lucky tonight. I said, okay. So it was awesome, man. I mean, I'm sure, Jeff and Greg, we all have a whole lot of stories, and memories from back then, man. It'd take us forever to share them all, man. But it was an awesome experience.
Did you play the Happy Feet for any of them?
Yeah. So what was the time period? So y'all was with James Brown, and then after that. Is that when y'all came back and recorded Happy Feet?
Oh, no, James Brown was the early 90s.
Early 90s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Happy Feet was like 85, 86.
Okay.
And funny, the Happy Feet thing is a lot of people don't understand that us and Chuck Brown, we were on Future Records at the time. And we had this whole big movie and Rez and the Boys and everybody, that whole deal back in the day. Happy Feet was a song that went national that brought Island Records here. We were the first group signed to Island Records. The movie was supposed to be
history note.
The movie was supposed to be about us and Happy Feet.
Wow.
But that's when we were Mass Extinction.
Right.
A month later, we were Mass Extinction because all the legal ramifications. We couldn't get around. But the movie, London, they had Happy Feet socks. They had Happy Feet, everything all over the world, and
Happy Feet made Billboard.
Yeah, sure did.
Actually, Madonna was the one that told us that the song was hot in London.
Yeah,
we were doing the show with Chuck Brown up at.
It was in New York.
New York,
the Ritz.
In the Ritz.
This was before Madonna. Was Madonna.
Right.
Yeah.
She was, and my mother was at the show, with us, in the audience or whatever, and she came up, to my mother. She said, that's the girl, speaking of my sister, that's the girl that actually sung on this record, isn't it? I was like, yeah, that's my daughter. Said, oh, because I was in Europe cutting my album and they had somebody playing it and it wasn't her. Wow. So,
Yeah.
So
that's when we realized that Happy Feet was a phenomenon. It, just wasn't, a local go-go record. I mean, it was out there, man. It reached a lot of folks.
I mean, so what happened? Why did? Because it seems like a movie based around Happy Feet is a different direction than the movie that's based around.
Still Smoking
and Lil Beats.
But that's the whole.
It seemed like not no pun intended, but it seemed like it was a happier movie. It was and that was kind of like the problem with Good to Go.
Exactly.
It was so negative and so.
Exactly. That was the whole irony about it was the fact if they would have stuck with the original plan to make it a positive mass extinction, and when everything fell through legally for whatever reason, they just rushed and put something together. Well, who else out there? Well, Rez and the boys out there. They put a script together, rushed the script, and it has been nothing but negative condensation ever since that movie. That movie actually hurt
Go-Go.
the Go-Go more than it helped. So that's pretty much how it went down, man. And that's how we got the name Mass Extinction.
Okay.
It was crazy. It was a challenge, but we learned from it. We learned from it.
So what's your feelings about Go-Go now? The state of Go-Go now?
Well, you know what, man?
Right.
I struggle with it sometimes because back in the day, if you was with Mass, you was with Mass. If you was with Essence, you were with Essence. You were with EU, you were with EU. I mean, nowadays, man, you could be with one group Friday, you with another group on Saturday, and then you're looking for work on Sunday, And to me, the one thing we had back in the day, all the bands had, was chemistry. Right. To me, it kills the chemistry. I go to one show on Friday, all for you jamming. They got the same female that song with the other group that I saw the other night. How can you build, a chemistry and be true to the game of go-go
message
if everybody's doing the same? It's like one big band. There's no distinction now. So I mean, I'm not hating. I mean, but as one of the guys that stood up for back in the day, I have a little trouble, with the way they do it now.
I agree.
I guess that's the benefits of being a family and always being taught to stick together. So truthfully, we used to get in trouble for listening to Essence tapes.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Did you ever do shows with Essence?
I believe two shows, and Panorama Room. It was a fight.
Yeah. It got a little rough.
And then the second show was Northwest Gardens.
Oh, so one was on their turn, one was on y'all.
And the second show was Northwest Gardens, where we didn't see each other. It was purposely done where they would come in, open up for us, then go somewhere else, and then we were playing somewhere, and then we would come after they were totally gone. That would be the only way. Because their manager at the time, Miss Mack, and our manager, Miss Jones, two women, two females running everything, but personally, there was no bad blood between us. It was just the hype and everything, and I remember one day we were playing at Paragon 2, and no, it was 3 shows because they were on that show as well, the Paragon 2 on Wisconsin Avenue.
Right. That's
and then the record Happy Feet came on. Then I looked over, and Foots was over there playing a Happy Feet. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they ain't so bad. At least they know good music when they hear. So at that particular time, man, I realized, personally, man, they were really good people. And then recently we did a show. We sat in with Jet Black, and Funk came on stage. So, we were jamming with Funk. He
didn't remember us at first.
Yeah, he did. Then he realized, well, give it to the guitar player. But that was the first time that we've actually played together. Was actually on the same stage, rolling. But it was a lot of fun, man. But we learned over the years that they're really good guys, man.
With all the band hopping, get back on that right quick. What do you think that does to the sound of the group? Like as far as any progression, creativity?
everybody's doing the same thing. I mean, because if you can sit in with one group one night, and there's nowhere in the world, you know, I could play with Mass one night and go play with Essence the next night, because they was totally distinctive.
And they had their own
in
grooves,
sound.
their own
Right,
music.
and we were totally distinctive in ours. So for you to be able to go to one show one night and then go somewhere else the next night and play, that means everybody's here. Nobody's raising the bar, nobody's raising the game, elevating the game. Everybody's the same, you know. So I mean, if it works, it works. Bro.
Doing that also, to me, it turns it into not being about the people and the fans. It turns it about being the money. Because you band hopping. You band hopping for the money. Meaning you're not loyal to anyone. Meaning you're not perfecting your craft with a band to be cohesive, to be an individual group. You're just trying to make that dollar. You don't really care what you're saying.
Right, which means it's not going away. They're going to be making that same dollar.
Right.
150.
Right.
I mean, that's all.
So what were some of y'all influences, you know, coming up?
Well, we always looked at like the Jacksons, the Temptations, because, you know, our thing was always style. We always wanted to outdo Rare Essence. They come with all red. Hell with that. We coming with some tuxedos, you know, beat that, you know. So we were always, you know, on the we were trying to portray the class of go-go. We were always trying to portray that. So the Temptations, the Jacksons,
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, the Horns, definitely Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah. Of course, James Brown. Yeah.
And we were, well, I think our horn section, we were famous for our horn section as well. I mean, we kept four horns.
The horny horns.
We kept them. We kept four horns at all times. So, you know, so definitely Earth, Wind, and Fire and James, that influenced that. So.
I take it, did y'all do a lot of recording back then, like of live shows? Because growing up, it was like, to find a Mass tape was like trying to find a piece of gold. You know what I'm saying? No, really, you know?
Actually, we, the song, Thank You For Letting Me Be Myself, that was actually hot. It was getting a lot of buzz. And the only reason that it disappeared was because we moved on with James Brown. But man, I'm gonna send you some stuff.
Okay.
Some stuff we recorded. We had one called We Like the Funk in You. We had one, man, we had some serious recordings, but, you know, I mean, it was always another side of the game, too. At a point in time, we ain't gonna let these pretty boys, we were like sort of blackballed, to be honest with you. You know, and that's why it was hard to find, you know, tapes and songs. We were really blackballed, you know, for whatever reason. You know, but not to get the negative side of go-go. We want to keep it positive, hopefully. Right. But nonetheless, it happened, you know. But I do have some stuff that we recorded, and I'll make sure y'all get it.
All right, cool.
We got some hot stuff coming out.
And we also got some new stuff coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Some grown and sexy stuff coming out as well. So.
As Mass?
Well, actually, when we were with James Brown, we did BET, what was that show? Video show with Donnie Simpson. And he said on the air, these guys are going to own their own company. We looking at each other like, what? The old man had lost his mind. But he said these guys are going to own their own company. So, you know, when he said that, it sort of kind of came into fruition. And right now we do own our own company called WestMob.com. And WestMob.com, we do produce some stuff for Mass Extinction. WestMob produces some stuff for West Band. And we also have some other artists that we do produce as well. So if you go to WestMob.com, you can really see what we're doing there.
Oh, okay. So, like, if y'all performing today, would it be as the West Band or Mass?
You know, it all depends.
Depends on the venue. Depends on the venue.
Because it's all powered by WestMob, which is all of us anyway. So if they say, hey, we want you guys to do a reunion at Emory Park, we Mass Extinction. Or Extension, whatever one you know. But if you want us to come, you know, do a casino, you know, hey, we're gonna go as West Band, but we try to keep it separate. Even though we're one entity, we try to keep it separate. You know, so if for everyone that likes what we used to do, we're not ashamed to get that to you again. And for, you know, the new school and where music is headed now, We got West Band, and you know we can get you that as well.
But one thing's for certain: if you come here West Band, you're gonna say, "Oh, that's Mass Extinction."
Oh yeah. We don't run away from our roots.
We don't run away from.
We don't run away from where we came from. So wherever we are, whoever we playing as, it's gonna be funky. You know, it's gonna be funky. It's gonna have that feel.
You're gonna know what's up.
We can't get away from the go-go feel. You know, we can't get away from it. So.
Right, don't ever get away from stomping a mud hole in another band. This is a old school.
That's what.
Show.
Yeah.
And we touch on new school too, and we believe in it.
but yeah, that competition was, and that was something else back
what
then.
Some of y'all, epic battles. What bands?
Trouble Funk, EU, Peacemakers.
Rare Essence.
Rare Essence,
Definitely.
number one.
They was public enemy number one. You know.
But it's funny. All of them, well, I can't say all of them, but most of them, of all those bands, there was always one or two that was always over our house. Dyke was always, me and Dyke always worked out together. And people didn't know that. Foots would always call the house, keep in touch with us. I mean, it's just that we couldn't let the managers know that we were just good friends, and we were all admired each other.
There's nothing wrong with the friendly competition.
Yeah, and that's what it was. It was friendly competition.
One band inspired another to come out.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. They were definitely an inspiration to us, man. Because every time we hit the stage, we wanted this. I mean, they could be playing 100 miles away, but they at one end of the hall, we at the other end. We kicking your ass tonight. Hey, they ain't nowhere around, but that's the mentality we had, you know.
Right. I think a lot of them scared to speak on stuff like that today, though. It's all peace and love. It's just making me sick.
Because everybody playing with each other.
Yeah. And that's what it is. Right. That's what it is, you know.
It's hard to get a rivalry going if everybody's switching among the rivalry.
Right. I can't do that, man, because you know I play with them. I won't mess that money up.
Yeah.
I won't mess that money up.
That's right. We did a show at Northwest Gardens one night, and that's when Curtis Blow These Are the Breaks came out. We took all the Curtis Blow words out, and we made up a whole rhyme about Trouble Funk. Man, you know, it was one line that said, "Trouble bought a truck with 18 wheels. They had to give it up because they couldn't pay the bill." Man, we was tearing them up.
Those are the breaks.
No, we was tearing them up, man. We was tearing them up. We was tearing them up, man. But it was
over the pocket.
Oh yeah.
It would be funny if we had all of them over here, had Big Tony here. Everybody just talk about them battles.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I'm telling you, it would be a lot of fun.
We had Tony a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. And he got kind of charged up when he was talking about those battles.
That's the fun in go-go, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Pulling power and stuff.
We got that all the time.
Right.
Y'all had to put somebody on the payroll to protect the power?
Oh yeah. And as soon as it happened, you know the crowd. Y'all ain't got no power. Yeah.
It's okay for you as long as you're cranking on. Everybody hearing that.
I guess then later on, it was EU because we did the Happy Feet, and they did Shake Your Thing. Herbie Love Book, and they sampled.
They jacked us. Yeah. They jacked us.
And then Sugar Bear had nerve to ask me that I want to come and play with them. Man, you done lost your mind. You know my honor killed me.
We kept hearing about Salt and Pepper's new Go-Go record with EU.
Right.
And we heard it. We just looked at each other. Mouths open.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, they didn't.
Yeah. So,
well, but it was cranking up.
Started in here, boy. You get some serious stories out of us, man. But it was all in fun back in the day. We had a ball. We really did.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, play some music because we don't have nothing to pay any bills, and we'll be right back with you with Mass Extinction.
I need to hear some Mass music.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, right back at you. Take me out to the Go-Go Show on TMOTTGoGo.com. Coming to you straight from McNature spot.
Somewhere in Southeast.
No, Northeast, man.
We in Northeast?
We're in
I'm
Northeast.
I'm from the South Side.
Mark think everything is Southeast.
That's not where Go-Go started? Oh, my bad.
And today we have the guest, the infamous, well, not infamous, the famous, the iconic, one of the pioneers of go-go, Mass Extinction.
Extinction.
Yeah.
Mass.
Mass.
Everybody, you can say mass, everybody should know. I mean, excuse him.
He's a youngin', yeah. But the creators of the Happy Feet, the 48 Boogie, the Take Time Out. Yeah, that's my joint right there. Take Time Out.
Where would y'all where y'all feel y'all would rank, or not rank, but stand today versus the bands that's out now, the Backyards and
The Subtle Thoughts.
Can you say that?
They probably smoke Subtle Thoughts boots.
Well, you know, subtle thoughts. Subtle
I'm keeping it real.
thoughts
I ain't being
used to be
politically
reality band, and they actually opened up for us a lot, you know, back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But we only got sharper. We've only gotten sharper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas the beat, the tempo of the beat changes, you know, from the 80s to the 90s to now. But one thing that never changes is our musicianship. So, you know, we'll always be, you know, on that level or always be in the game because we could always play music. So, you know, with the whole thing, switching to the grown and sexy with the music, we right at home. You know, we right at home. And with the new release, West Band release, you know, you'll hear.
They're not trying to see y'all at the LaFontaine Blue.
Tear that joint down.
They're coming in with their stuff. Not alone right there. Down.
Right.
So what's in the future for Mass? Like what y'all got going on now?
Well, we got 2 joints that's gonna be released this summer.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna tell them the surprise.
Well, she's fat.
She's
That's
fat.
all I'm gonna say. She's fat.
I mean, you can tell us. Ain't nobody listening. We'll put it on mute.
Listen out for She's Fat.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And that's gonna be by Mass.
That's gonna be by Mass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I know a video coming with that one, right?
Yeah, video gotta come.
It's gotta come
Money
with that.
shot.
You know what? We might even shoot the video first before we finish laying the track. We know where this is going, right?
Do we know her?
Yeah.
Do we know her?
Well,
yeah,
it's all of them.
It's all of them, yeah, all over DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
Fat to death.
I might want to help y'all out in the audition process.
Yeah.
Help y'all select.
Do interviews.
for the video.
Yeah, for the video. Yeah,
But
me,
Done.
collaborate on the video, that'd be
yeah.
hot.
Yeah, I know the owner. It's done.
Cool.
It's done. I mean, we got a camera right there.
Yes, sir.
But definitely this one that I'm gonna personally send you next week,
All right.
featuring West Band. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, and that's gonna tell a story within itself. That's gonna tell everybody where we been, what we doing, and where the hell we are right
Because
now.
if anybody over the past 20 years has heard Mass, they know how we end our show.
Right.
They know exactly how we end it, so that's what's coming to you.
So who's in the band now? Is it the same from the Happy Feet or?
Let's see.
Well, the family's still there.
So
Yeah.
so it was it's 9 of us, 8 boys and 1 girl, and we also have cousins, nieces.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But Miss Vic, she was the original
Female.
singer of Go-Go,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, oh yeah, she the go-go queen.
and she's still with us today.
Yeah, and our horns they come with us depending on the venue, how big it is, and so
Depending on the budget.
a budget is important too. A budget is important, but everybody's still together. We still got the same cluster of folks, man.
Okay, that's cool.
Y'all doing any gigs like right now?
We got a lot coming up. We was concentrating on finish the recordings.
Okay, yeah, the right way.
Yeah.
Doing it the right way.
Doing it the right way.
Message.
Yeah. I mean, we cool with the PA tapes and all of that stuff too, but we like to give DC something to be proud of.
Right.
And that's our intent every time out.
And
make DC
we
proud.
have been approached. There's so much stuff lined up, but we just can't say let's roll and go, because at this particular time we want to make sure we tight and people know what's coming, know what's going on. But people that have heard us just sitting there listening to us, like, what the hell's going on? What y'all doing?
Right.
They know what's coming, but so it's gonna be tight.
I think that's what artists do, though. They record and then they go perform.
Yeah.
Marketing and all that. That's
Right.
what
Yeah.
artists
Right.
do.
Yeah,
Right.
we got
Message
some
number 2.
got some overseas stuff coming up. So
Okay. That's
so
what's up.
Yeah, we definitely WestMob.com. Go there, WestMob.com. We definitely have a lot going on. And it's not just a local thing. You know what I'm saying? We got companies overseas approaching us about deals and licensing deals and stuff like that. So we definitely got our hands in a lot, man. That's a whole lot going on.
So how can people contact y'all? Twitter information, Facebook information?
the quickest way is WestMob.com.
Yeah, it's got hands on it right now.
Oh, okay.
That's the quickest way, so because that comes to us personally on our phones and everything. Every time
Okay.
somebody hits us up, we get a message.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so that's the best way to reach us right now. So.
I apologize. I slipped
And don't think you on the wrong web page because you see national artists and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's legit. So don't
Well, I knew that, but
Okay.
he's kind of young, so yeah, you're right in explaining that. He's soaking it all up, though. He is.
Or if you Google Mass Extinction, it'll take you to the WestMob site. So
Oh, okay.
it'll take you there.
So that's the engine right there, westmob.com. That is the engine. So
All right, so everybody out there, make sure you check out westmob.com so you can get all the updated information on Mass and what WestMob, the parent company, is doing. And,
And the surprises.
keep that crank in your life and look out for that So Fat. Oh, She's Fat.
She's
fat.
fat.
She's
Mhm.
fat. With models selected by me and Mark.
Oh yeah.
I'm an ass man.
Well, this is a song for you then, bro.
A well proportioned man. Everybody don't have the same fat, There's one fat that's in common with everybody.
It's gonna be a fun video shoot. It's gonna be fun.
For real. See, they got me slipped in the go-go mode. I was like, okay, where y'all playing at? Trying to go see y'all tonight. It's all good.
Now it's a never-ending quest to go national and universal. So that's our
One
that's
thing,
our
when,
thing.
when y'all was touring with James Brown, did the discussion of go-go ever come up? Was he ever inquisitive about
It was
go-go music,
it was just pretty much understood.
Uh-huh.
I mean, because that's just the feel that we brought.
Mm-hmm.
So it was. It's just he just knew that's what we do, and that's what we was gonna bring. So
It's just another form of funk. Just like he
Yeah.
brought Bootsy to do his form of funk, we did the same thing. We brought our form of funk to do JD's.
Okay, gotcha.
because a lot of the drum beats and stuff, they're the same. Regardless of what genre of music it is, but it's the percussions, the interlocking of the congos, the cowbells, and the roller tones. That's what makes it special. So
Secret spice.
yeah,
Ladies feel good.
so yeah, we was always gonna bring that. So
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, we like to thank y'all for coming through.
our
for
pleasure.
having us.
It's been an honor, to meet you guys and hear the Mass story.
Learning the youngin' something.
Yeah. That's our goal here.
For real. It's a lot of, I'm going to use the word ignorance, but a lot of people are ignorant about the history.
stuff,
That's
yeah.
why
Yeah.
on the real, like, y'all, you didn't want to see, you like, who put up that picture? I was like, we need more of them.
yeah,
Because a lot of people don't respect the history of
That's
how
true.
the
That's
music
true.
in
That's true.
DC,
That's
because
true.
it is
That's true.
ours.
that's true.
So that's why anytime I get a chance to soak up some history, I'm trying to listen.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man. And again, thanks for having us.
Oh, yeah.
It's always good to share.
My doors are always open here. Take me out to the Go-Go Show.
That picture brought you here.
It sure did. It sure did,
So I
man.
was
Yeah,
looking at
sure
Trump,
did.
I was like, damn.
Exactly. Exactly.
I was like
right.
wondering where was I at
Yeah.
at that time, you know.
I was looking for you too. Who the hell put this up?
Nah, it wasn't me.
Okay.
Nah, it wasn't me.
Was it Thomas?
It was Thomas,
Yeah.
the guy that was playing, because he played for, what did he say, the Peace, no, Petworth.
He played for Heavy Connection.
Oh, Heavy Connection.
Oh, okay.
And
The
he played
Timberlake
for,
player.
Yeah.
Okay. Petworth.
And Petworth.
Wow.
Yeah, he posted.
He's the cameraman all over DC, man.
Oh, that's
He
all right.
He had that picture. Maybe he took it back.
Right.
He's the one who put that up there. Cannot take credit.
Well, thank him for us, because like you say, that brought us here.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
was
that,
like,
you know, that found us some directors for the new
yeah, 'cause I
videos.
was already listening to
history too.
the old tapes and stuff. I was like, dang. I was like, how come I can't find more of it on the YouTube? You know, I became a YouTube junkie recently, late in the game. I typed in Mass Extinction 1979. Like every band I come across, I type in that year for some reason. I say, I wonder if there's a joke this old out there. That has its name. But anyway, once again, thank y'all for coming in. I'm Mark, by the way. You know, you'll see me. I'm trying to get up in your show or your video. But yeah, we got this new tune we about to play.
Right. Oh, before we play the tune, y'all got any shout outs y'all want to do before we go?
You know, everybody that's been keeping Mass alive. You know, the PA Palace. You know, they definitely been instrumental in that.
Shout out to that.
And you know, just you know, all the go-go bands, man. We, you know, nothing but love. It's nothing but love.
Yeah.
But we still trying to kick your asses, but it's nothing but love.
And we are coming.
Don't take it
We
personal.
are
Don't take his
coming.
ass with it personal.
So only thing I want to say about bringing in this record we about to play, this new one, it's the one you're going to send.
And we're gonna close out the show the way we close out the show.
Right.
It's
This
with
is how we do it.
with a classic go-go feel to it. Nobody ever does this but Mass. So
Right on.
it's ours.
Rock on. Don't forget, 1 o'clock each and every Tuesday with the rebroadcast on 7. See you later.